We also have first time we're actually going to be showing
Look at that
gameplay
shit.
with Blue Beetle and Wonder Woman, which were the previous two characters announced.
First, we're looking at Harley Quinn and Blue Beetle on Atlantis, right?
Yes, yes.
And they're gonna duke it out. We're probably supposed to be quiet during the intros, but you can see this on IGN anyway.
You can, you can.
So Blue Beetle was a fan-requested character. People voted for him, basically.
Oh my
You've done this a
goodness.
few times. Like, what other characters are you considering, or have you considered based on fan feedback?
I knew that was a grab.
Well, you know, we've had what's cool about this game is, you know, because we have a bigger roster and we have other, you know, we're trying to introduce new characters. We're getting deeper into the DC,
Whoa.
you know, roster of characters.
Whoa.
That aren't, you know, Superman, Batman, Aquaman, and
Looks
whatnot.
pretty
So
good. But
characters like Blue Beetle.
and now
and,
he's
you know,
kind of disappointing, if
not quite
you
as
ask
known,
me.
but really strong. fan
Whoa,
following,
what
you know,
was
when we announced
that
it at
about?
Comic-Con, you know, people
Oh,
lost
yeah,
their minds.
of course.
It was ridiculous. And
Oh.
so this is the kind of stuff that you're gonna, as we continue to announce characters,
Harley
we're
Quinn,
gonna see these
really?
kinds of characters like favorites. You know, I always tell people, guess 10 characters, you're probably gonna get 7.
Wait a
out of
minute,
the 10
sorry.
right? Being in the game.
You
Yeah,
had
it
guest
works.
appearances in the last Injustice, like
Okay,
Scorpion,
okay,
for
please
example.
That's right.
Do you
show
think
us
you'll
the
ever
Blue
do anything
Beetle
like that again?
super move. Okay, please.
We don't
please,
announce
I
it,
beg
but you know,
let's do
like
it.
just giving you kind
Oh
of
my
facts of
God,
like Scorpion
Baraka.
was the most downloaded character, you know, by a good margin. So I'd be surprised if we didn't do something like that again. If
Oh,
we
yeah.
did, though, it
Oh, yeah.
probably
Oh,
would
yeah.
be a different Mortal Kombat character.
Interesting.
yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. So the fans vote. They want Blue Beetle. Where do you go conceptually from there?
Well, it's we obviously have to you know, kind of figure out what gear we're going to give him. That's our kind of like main new feature.
I knew
but, you know,
it!
what usually starts is we get concept work, and then the design.
I knew that was the
you know,
super
their
move.
Research with the characters. A lot
Devora
of times
style.
They're already familiar with them. They were clamoring for Blue Beetle as well via
Ooh.
game, and so you know they just have a very.
Ooh, I
they're
knew
just
that.
as passionate
I knew that
as
was the grab.
As the fans that we have, and you know so. And, you know, he could very well end up being on the roster.
Interesting. Let's focus on Blue
Ooh.
Beetle for a second.
Sure.
So this is a really cool character. He has sort of a shape-shifting armor. What kind of stuff can he do?
Yeah, well, like you said, he has, you know, he can turn his arms into a variety of guns. You know, like in the super move in particular, he has, you know, well, you could see the blades that he has there. He uses them in combos, and then he also transforms a couple of times during his super move, which is cool to see here.
Oh!
Definitely has a lot of deadly attacks. We see him using his blasters.
Yeah, exactly. And he's got the scarab and, you know, the arms that come out and
Please,
whatnot he uses.
please.
So he's very, you know.
The outro, please,
very
for Blue
unique
Beetle.
character
Please.
in the Injustice
Oh,
world.
yeah.
I toyed around with him a little bit behind closed doors. He seems like he could be played a little bit of range, but mostly you want to get up close and personal.
Yeah. And you know, like I said, with some of that stuff,
Sorry, I'm just...
that strategy of playing, or if you're like, you know, I don't like the range stuff, you can kind of gear things towards, you know, the closer up stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We're about to hop. We're about to hop into looking at Wonder Woman and one of the new characters fighting each other. I am very, very excited about seeing Wonder
Gorilla
Woman
Grodd,
in game
just
again.
like in
You
the
have
trailer.
definitely reworked her character model.
Yes.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah,
so that made me very happy. But what other tweaks have happened with her?
Well, in Injustice 1, her you know, kind of main fighting style was switching between, you know, like a hand-to-hand and like holding the sword and the weapon, and you would
She
switch between
still
those.
looks
and have a different kind of moveset
ugly.
based on that. Now we are strictly with the sword, and she has the shield on her back, and she still uses them, but she doesn't
What?
go switching her stances there, so you could see
What?
she powered up there.
Kotal
And,
Khan?
So with Wonder Woman, we decided to you know, kind of change her kind of like main power and come up with something fresh.
I'm
or
sorry,
something
the
where we
quality
felt
of
we could
this
do something
stream,
even cooler
of
than
their
the last
stream,
game.
is really
That doesn't
bad.
mean we're not going to try doing something like that as well.
So mechanically, Derek actually showed me something before we were recording a live segment, and that's that like if you do a wall bounce, for example, you're not necessarily going to land your whole combo. People can actually snap out of that now.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that mechanic?
Okay.
Well, there's a number of things that you can kind of break out of now where you couldn't before, and that's kind of like an overall kind
Whoa,
of
the stage
design
transition
philosophy
worked
that
from
the
so far
designers,
away from
came up with
the wall.
that lets you just kind of again just come up with kind of custom situations and
I will crush
they're,
you.
They're taking things that in the last game
Hulk
that was
smash.
there was that.
What
yeah
the
exactly that you were kind of
fuck
like
was
stuck
that?
in and letting you kind of break out of them and
She
fool the other guy.
she
Yeah.
was
It's
restanding
mind
from
games
the
and stuff like
air.
Yeah, it kind of like elevates that game. Of
Oh, yeah.
Figuring out what the other players are up to, how to knock them out of it.
Yeah, and not letting you quite assume that something. Oh,
I
then
knew
this happens
it.
and
I
that
knew
happens,
it.
'cause
I
just
knew
kinda
you
fix that.
reconnect.
Definitely.
The, oh my
You know, we did
god.
a rewind theater about this
oh my
scene. Why don't you tell us a
goodness.
little bit about what has happened in the background here? Because this is kind of a story element.
Yeah, one of the things about the Injustice is the stories really resonated with players, and it has it spawned its own comic book and whatnot.
Okay,
and
I'm
so
getting,
in this scene, this is kind of like a rebuilding of
notifications on
Metropolis.
Steam
and so there are these
messages.
statues
I
that
can't
are kind
answer
of
to them
representing
right now
the
because
kind of historic events that have happened. It's
the
almost like a
stream would
museum
work
type of
even
thing,
worse.
And so that's the kind of like origin of some of these things. We're probably going to release some content that will give a little bit more like kind of background detail to that.
There's some interesting locations that the train travels to on the sign there, including like Star City, Emerald City.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
trying to tell us something there?
Well, we just love to put as many
Whoa.
nods, even if they're like little teases and stuff like that to the game. Just littered throughout the game because there's so much lore.
Okay, one of my friends just asked
We did that
me
kind of with Mortal Kombat,
of
little clues
yeah,
of
why
it.
did I
On purpose, obviously.
Yeah, we're
why did
just
I,
like that
uh,
sometimes.
We're gonna look
when
at
the
one more round with
stream
Wonder
off.
Woman, and then I want to talk about the gear.
It
So let's,
wasn't me.
Discuss it a
It
little
wasn't
bit
me.
now. So this
It's-
new
it's
system,
this
how does it
quality.
work exactly?
which
Well,
is fucking
at,
my
at-
PC.
at the highest level, the
I'm sorry.
description I would say is that gear is costume pieces that you find and apply to your character that actually
Boom,
enhance
his
your fight.
grab.
And
All
so
right.
your character, you're in the constant process of leveling
Oh,
up your character
the
and
string from
finding
the,
better gear and
first
appropriate
game
gear that
with the whip like this,
let's say if
boom. Boom,
you
boom.
want something that's
with
going to
that.
enhance your projectiles because you're
Oh
a far
my
away.
God.
character,
Oh my
you wanna
God,
find gear
armor.
That will,
Holy armor.
enhance the damage on the projectiles, or do
Just
something
please
that is
tell
just
me are you
consistent with
gonna
the way you like to
showcase
start playing. So there are tons of
Deadshot?
variables in the game,
Deadshot.
and you get to
We gotta see him.
modify, enhance. Moves will unlock and whatnot. So you're in this constant process of kind of sculpting. your
Submit
personal
to me.
version Of
Sorry. It's their
You
stream,
build up
not
your
mine.
character to level 20. Like that's what we've seen
Boom.
in your build so far. That level
Boom.
20 is the max.
Sure.
How do you normalize for level 20 gear-specific play versus ranked play?
Well, for
Oh yeah.
tournaments and whatnot, like
I told you guys, is their
they're fighting
stream,
in
not
tournaments.
mine.
We're definitely going to have like a tournament mode that will basically, even everybody
Kinda
out
works
and
better
kinda like
now.
this will be our regulation mode that you play in the
Yeah,
game,
it
and that will
works
be what
a
we
little
use
better.
in like tournaments for like prize money and whatnot. But
Please
as far
stay
as like
better.
the experience online is,
Stay-
that's what we
please,
want.
the
We want
quality
you to
must
have a better
remain the
character. You're
same.
at level
Please,
20.
please.
We want to match you up with somebody, at around your level. But the whole
Ooh.
purpose is to get.
I
a
still
better
love this
version.
transition.
Your
Yeah.
version of Batman is going to be better than somebody who's at level 6 or something. It'll be stronger. It'll have the enhancements that you apply to
Ooh.
it. It'll look differently.
Yeah.
And those are the things that. That's the whole magic of this game, is that kind of ongoing,
Bam, bam,
never-ending
rah!
process of finding
love
that
it.
better piece of
Fucking
gear
love it.
and applying it to your character.
We're going to transition over really quick to actually look at the new gear system. So when you guys are picking the pieces of gear that players are going to be able to select, what kind of influences do you look for?
We look for influences on, all of the kind of like the DC,
Like the movies, the comics?
exactly, the media that's out there. The comics, movies, TV shows, animated TV shows, and anything we see that looks cool, somebody points it out, we got to make a gear piece out of that. It's a lot of fun, and so the guys just go crazy finding, different tridents for Aquaman and different boots for the Flash or something like that. And so we have, just quite a bit.
Wow.
Of,
Wow.
we got to come up with hundreds and hundreds of these, pieces for each character, and so that's it's a lot of fun.
What about
Wow,
the
she
not
looks
so
so
cool
hot
stuff? Like
right
Wonder
now.
Woman
Oh
has
my
had her fair share of television shows where maybe her costume didn't look quite as cool as it does today.
You know what? There's a coolness to the not coolness.
Exactly.
I think there'll be a novelty to somebody saying, I got a Wonder Woman, from the TV show, the Linda Carter costume.
Oh, and you can
some people might
rotate.
think it's
Oh,
lame.
all
Some
right.
people might,
Oh.
have good
Yeah,
memories from
obviously.
it.
So we might see something like that.
Oh,
in Injustice
yeah.
too?
I mean, obviously, there are obstacles with each one of them. We can't just go kind of free reigning, but
Nice. I love
we
the gear.
definitely plan on having, like for instance, we might have like a, Suicide Squad, outfit for Harley Quinn or something like that. Just there have been so many kind of like iconic moments, of these characters, and people just
Wow!
remember them
The
and just be cool to
colors!
dress like that.
Yeah.
So.
There's characters in the universe,
The
like in Injustice 1, there was
colors.
Joker, and then you gave him a skin for like Red Hood and stuff like that. We know the Flash is in Injustice 2, or at least we've
Oh.
seen him in the CG trailer. Are we going to get alternate skins there with the Flash, like where he is the yellow version of the suit, or is that going to be considered for a character? Like, how do you make those sort of decisions?
Someone
Well, yeah,
wants me
there's
to read
two
the
things
comments,
that,
but now
that come
I
into
don't
play.
know if I
One
can.
is because our
Just give
main,
me a minute,
kind of
guys.
feature
Just give
is
me a minute.
based on the costume. We
There's
don't,
Wonder Woman.
That doesn't really leave us a lot of room for opening skins, kind of like we've done traditionally in the past, where
Okay,
what you look like
now
has
I'm
nothing
gonna
to
read
do
the
with
comments.
anything. It's just kind of your gameplay.
Okay.
So
So you're watching.
those kind of
okay.
things will be usually attributed to gear,
Devora
like if we
plus
have,
Cyborg.
pieces that
Yeah.
might,
Yeah,
um,
boy. Yeah.
be a
Definitely.
reference to something from a movie or something, and if you put them all together, it might create like a loadout that is, a special version, or a special
Manticore,
piece of gear.
really?
Might, Flash
You
might
had
have
to
something
ruin
like a
everything
helmet
right now.
or something
I'm enjoying
that
the
turns
stream.
you into
Just comment
the Reverse
friendly.
Flash, something like that. So we're gonna have these kind of cameo characters that'll be associated with things that you find and apply to your character. That's gonna be a part of
Yeah.
the fun, is hunting those down.
You do
Wait.
have alternate colors. How are those unlocked? Same
One
way,
of the
just
one
different.
of the slots is what
I think I've
what
seen
some people refer to
this
as like
specific
dye
outfit
or color.
before.
That'll actually likely be where we're going to put those alternate
Sort of
costumes and stuff, because
And
that's
with the collar,
all
too.
visual. That slot has nothing to do with gameplay.
You're
It's just a
trolling by
visual
purpose.
Cosmetic thing. And
Just
those are things
stop,
that,
Manty.
we really
Come on,
wanna kinda
stop.
go crazy with.
But look at these.
Historically, would have been
Look
some
at
of
this
your
gear.
favorite outfits to add to the Injustice series.
OMG. Oh my
To-
god.
oh,
I personally love the Green Arrow television skin.
Yeah,
because
that was
Arrow
awesome,
was really,
and we
really
used the
good at
voice with it and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Blue Beetle.
those
Yeah,
and,
please. Please. Please.
the TV stuff. We
Yeah.
also added the TV, the Flash and Reverse Flash in the Injustice Mobile game.
Please
We just
show
like
us.
the Man of Steel,
Present it to
and
me.
all of these kind of more recent nods to
Please.
it. But,
I want to see every mask.
To me, all those things in
my
general, there's like a
God.
novelty to it. That's just very cool.
Fucking
You've done
sick.
Injustice Mobile, you did MKX Mobile. Are you going to do like an Injustice 2 Mobile, or will it work with the original Injustice
Sick.
app in some way?
We're still kind of working
Sick,
through that.
sick,
You know,
sick,
we're,
sick,
we're
sick.
there are benefits to each way. I can't imagine us not continuing with how well the first mobile game did.
Why
and
is
either continuing
why is he
that
dangling
or,
like
doing
what is
a
he?
brand new one.
Why
But,
does he?
There will be some
Kind of dance or
representation
something like that.
of
His
mobile,
weird stance. Like what the
mobile
fuck?
representation of Injustice too.
So we've been talking a lot about Injustice. I'm going to talk about Mortal Kombat for a second. Somebody discovered something you put in Mortal Kombat 2 recently.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I was a little.
Blue Beetle
I was
is
a little
a-
pissed off.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was a little, well, when I put it in, I was in my 20s back then.
Yeah.
It was a long, long time ago, and I thought, oh, nobody's gonna figure this out because you have to do all these things. But I didn't think that in 25 years
Whoa!
later,
I love that jetpack.
somebody could
Whoa, look at
somebody
this,
that
guys.
A name was gonna exist, that people could have access to these things.
He
and
wants
so
to know about the
that's the
PC
kind of stuff
support.
that comes up.
Whoa.
that's
Pink beetle, no, purple
it's-
beetle.
it's-
Oh my
people got a
god.
kick out of it, so that was pretty cool.
Just
but
have
that, to
yellow
me, that
beetle
was
and I'm
something I
gonna be
wanted to
happy.
Die.
Black beetle!
Oh wow.
Knowing it,
Yeah.
being one of the only ones. to do
Silver!
that,
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so we're looking at customization of the Blue Beetle. I really like
Yellow
the
beetle,
design
yellow
earlier.
beetle, yes!
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Almost
so,
reminds me of like
And he wants to know if the
Scorpion
PC
slash
support.
Cyrax or something like that from Mortal Kombat.
Cyrax.
definitely.
The
All right.
PC
Well, thank you
support
so
is
much
not
for
yet
joining us
confirmed,
today.
so sorry.
Thanks for
Gamescom
I'm
is
sorry.
a really exciting time. We're a little jet lagged, to
Yeah,
be perfectly
yes,
honest.
yes, I'm very jet lagged.
Yeah.
I'm very jet
Huh,
lagged. I'm
of
just
course.
flying on caffeine at this moment.
It was
Definitely.
a long
Anyway, thank you for joining
trip.
us. Guys,
I
for more
understand.
Injustice 2, you're already in the right place. IGN.
IGN Live at Gamescom is presented by Titanfall 2, coming October 28th on PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Hell yeah. Look at this guy. Where's the combat pack free reveal? What the fuck? I'm not asking you. Common sense, bro. I'm just gonna now because it's just they're pausing and all that. We're just gonna. Oh my goodness, the quality of it's just ridiculous. I thought he could mention something about PC. No, not yet. Not yet. But he will. He has to. So, yeah.
Highlights of some of the stuff that we showed off. At
Wait,
Comic-Con.
what?
So
Pray?
here's, like,
Seriously,
picking up the
bros?
Blue gun. This is a particularly useful utility weapon. And getting attacked by the mimics here, one of the big purposes of the glue gun is to be able to stop the aliens in their tracks, and then
Well, I'm gonna stop the stream right now because
that have frozen in place. So it
there's
is a game that is all
now
about player
they're
choice,
not
kind of
showing
going through the world and, figuring
Injustice
out
2.
how you
They're
can
gonna
solve different
showcase
problems and
some
puzzles.
more
Yeah, I'm really
gameplay
liking what I'm
soon
seeing. It seems
today.
Like, you're building a lot of tools
So
yeah, that you're gonna throw
yeah,
at the player,
I'm
and they
gonna
can sort of choose how
I'm
they
gonna
want
make
to
sure
approach
that
different obstacles.
Absolutely.
yeah,
so
you're
here,
gonna see all of it,
as I've started
and
to
me
unlock
too, of
alien
course.
powers, one of their abilities is
So,
the
yeah.
mimic ability. So here, I can't get into this